Buenos días. Este es un video que estoy realizando para mis alumnos de segundo grado con la intención de que no perdamos el impulso que ya llevábamos antes de esta cuarentena que estamos en este instante teniendo. Cuenta con algunas secciones en inglés, otras secciones en español, en las cuales voy a tratar de explicar el alcance de lo que estamos realizando y el por qué lo estamos haciendo. La idea de esta sección es que nosotros podamos tener a nuestros alumnos mostrándonos, leyendo expresiones u oraciones que estén relacionadas con experiencias personales y que les permitan expresar sus estados de ánimo. Si están alegres, happy; si están tristes, sad; si están enojados, angry, y que puedan en un momento dado plasmarlo haciendo algún trabajo en una cartulina o algo que veremos más adelante. Para esto veremos una historia que se llama Thumbelina, la cual les voy a poner en pantalla. Va a llevar un audio en inglés, un audio original, una narración con una voz de mujer, femenina, y después voy a volver a ponerlo leyéndolo yo para que en un momento dado practiquemos también la pronunciación con los alumnos. Sin más, procedo a colocar el audio y a colocar el video. Espero que les pueda ayudar para posteriormente hacer los ejercicios de nuestro libro.
Track 30. Storybook. Thumbelina.
Thumbelina is a tiny little girl. She lives in a beautiful flower inside the house of a kind old lady. She sleeps in a nutshell. She gets up early in the morning. She drinks milk and eats cereal. Thumbelina is very happy. One morning a mother toad sees Thumbelina. She takes her to a lily pad. She introduces Thumbelina to her son. He is fat and ugly. Mother Toad wants Thumbelina to marry her son. She keeps Thumbelina on the lily pad. Thumbelina is too small to swim across the pond and cries every day. Thumbelina is sad. Some fish see her. They eat the stems of the lily pad. Thumbelina floats across the pond. Thumbelina reaches land. She is tired. She meets a mouse. He invites Thumbelina to live in his house. Every day Thumbelina and the mouse walk and read. In the evening they cook their dinner and wash the dishes. But Thumbelina misses the kind old lady. She wants to go home. She cries every night. She is sad. One day Thumbelina meets a bird. He is sad and tired. He feels sick. He cannot fly home. Thumbelina helps the bird. She gives him food and water. Soon he can fly home to be with his family. The bird is happy. The bird flies Thumbelina back home. Thumbelina is excited. The Prince of Fairies is waiting for her in the flower. They live happily ever after.
I hope you like the story, and here we go again. We're going to hear this one more time. I hope that you can catch it. First of all, the title. The title of this story is Thumbelina. That is the title of this, okay? It's very important for you to keep in mind those words. This is part of the vocabulary. Title, the name of the story. The name of the story is Thumbelina. That is the title of the story. Also, the author. The author of this story, the person who wrote this story. The person, the people who wrote this story is Hilda Kerwin. Hilda is the name. It's the name of a woman. Hilda Kerwin is the one who wrote this story. Now, the first part of the story says this. Thumbelina is a tiny, very small, very small, tiny little girl. She lives in a beautiful flower inside a house of a kind lady. She sleeps, going to a bed. In a nutshell, look, this is a nut. A nut is something that you normally eat. She gets up early in the morning. She drinks milk. Look, we have here the milk and cereal. She eats cereal. Thumbelina is very happy. Hey, look at this. It's a toad on the window. One morning, a mother toad sees Thumbelina. She takes her to a lily pad. She introduces Thumbelina to her son. He is fat and ugly. Ugly is not so good, but he is ugly. Mother Toad wants Thumbelina to marry her son. She keeps Thumbelina on the lily pad. This is a lily pad. This is a lily pad, and look, she's thinking about marrying Thumbelina to the toad. Thumbelina is too small to swim across the pond, and cries every day. She's really small, and she can swim. Swim is when you go into the water and you start to move your hands and your feet, and you start to move inside the water. That is swimming. So she cries every day. She's really sad when she cries. Thumbelina is sad. Some fish see her. They eat the stems of the lily pad. The stems is this part that keeps the lily pad stuck in the water. Thumbelina floats across the pond. She's floating in the lily pad. It's not inside, but on the lily pad. Excuse me. Thumbelina reaches land. Look, she's coming to land. And she is really tired. It's like when you do a lot of exercise, when you play all day, you feel tired. She meets a mouse, and he invites Thumbelina to live in his house. Every day, Thumbelina and the mouse walk and read. In the evening, they cook their dinner and wash the dishes. They are walking here. Look, Thumbelina is reading a book. This is something that we all should do every time. All the time. Not every time, but all the time. And also, she is washing the dishes. We have soap. She's cleaning that, and then she's drying that while the mouse is preparing the meal so they can eat. They can cook. But the problem is that Thumbelina feels sad. It says here, but Thumbelina misses the kind old lady. She wants to go home. She cries every night. She is sad. One day, Thumbelina meets a bird. He is sad and tired. He feels sick. He cannot fly home. Sick. He cannot fly home. Thumbelina helps the bird. She gives him food and water. Soon he can fly home to be with his family. The bird is happy. The bird flies Thumbelina back home. Thumbelina is excited. The prince of fairies is waiting for her in the flower, and they'll live happily ever after. Now, we're going to do that one more time, the last time, but this time slowly so you can repeat after me, okay? Get ready to... Let's begin one more time. Repeat after me. Thumbelina by Hilda Kerwin. Thumbelina is a tiny little girl. She lives in a beautiful flower inside the house of a kind old lady. She sleeps in a nutshell. She gets up early in the morning. She drinks milk and eats cereal. Thumbelina is very happy. One morning, a mother toad sees Thumbelina. She takes her to a lily pad. She introduces Thumbelina to her son. He is fat and ugly. Mother Toad wants Thumbelina to marry her son. She keeps Thumbelina on the lily pad. Thumbelina is too small to swim across the pond and cries every day. Thumbelina is sad. Some fish see her. They eat the stems of the lily pad. Thumbelina floats across the pond. Thumbelina reaches land. She is tired. She meets a mouse. He invites Thumbelina to live in his house. Every day, Thumbelina and the mouse walk and read. In the evening, they cook their dinner and wash the dishes. But Thumbelina misses the kind old lady. She wants to go home. She cries every night. She is sad. One day, Thumbelina meets a bird. He is sad and tired. He feels sick. He cannot fly home. Thumbelina helps the bird. She gives him food and water. Soon he can fly home to be with his family. The bird is happy. The bird flies Thumbelina back home. Thumbelina is excited. The Prince of Fairies is waiting for her in the flower. They live happily ever after. And that's the end of the story. I hope you liked it. Now let's do some work. We're going to go to page number 53. Okay, repeat with me the number of the page. The page number is 53. 53. 5 and a 3. Let's do the first exercise. We're going to number the sentence and we're going to write the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. What happened first? We're going to read them, okay? The bird flies Thumbelina home. Is that the number 1? Mother Toad keeps Thumbelina on a lily pad. Is that number 1? Thumbelina lives with the kind old lady. Is that number 1? Thumbelina escapes and lives with the mouse. Is that the number 1? Go and try to do it yourselves. I'm going to pause the video so you can write it correctly, okay? Let's pause the video. So what are your answers? Tell me, what do you have here? What do you think should be number 1? Bird flies Thumbelina home, the toad. What is number 1? Well, this is number 1. And this is number 2. Now you got number 3. And finally, this is number 4. 4, 2, 1, 3. I hope you have the answers correct. See you.